In this video, I will show you how to knit flat using a circular knitting needle. Today, we're going to be using our Crazy Sexy wool in the bronzed olive colourway and a pair of our 12mm knitting needles, which have a cable length of 60 centimetres. Let's get started. Circular needles are great for more than just knitting in the round. They can also easily be used to knit flat as well. The long cable is well suited to having a large number of stitches on it, as they can move freely along the cable. This means it works well for projects such as blankets, sweaters, button bands and scarves. To begin working flat on your circular needle, you start in exactly the same way if you're using straight needles. So make your slip knot and slot it over the end of the needle on your left, like so. So I'll just show you how to cast on. It's exactly the same. So I'm just going to cast on a few stitches and show you a couple of rows just knitting back and forth so you understand how it works. Right, so I've cast on a few stitches and I'm now going to work back across these stitches. Just going to knit back across them again in exactly the same way you would if you're working with straight needles. So at this point it's just good to imagine that these needles aren't really joined at all. Just imagine that they are straight needles. So I'm going to knit my row, transferring all of the stitches from the left hand needle to the right hand needle. And now I've worked one row, and this is the point that often gets a little bit confusing for people who are knitting flat on circular needles and they've not done it before. So where do you go now? Basically all you do is switch over your needles so that the needle with the yarn attached and all the stitches on is held in your left hand. So just switch those over, like so. So now you're just going to work back across these stitches again, and it's exactly the same as if you're working on straights. Just makes it a bit easier. If you do have a lot of stitches, then the stitches can rest on the cable. You're not carrying as much weight, heavy weight on the ends of your needles because the cable can just rest on a table or in your lap. So I've knitted to the end of my second row, and I'm going to do exactly the same again, swapping the needles over so that the needle with all the stitches on is back in my left hand, like so. So just keep on repeating those steps, working across your row, switching over your needles to continue working flat on a circular needle.